Live from Fox 13 Studios, this is Fox 13 News at 9.
A Davis County family is packing up and moving out of state, believing cannabis oil can change their child's life. The Farmington boy suffers from epilepsy.
Fox 13's Gene Kennedy joins us for a special report on one family's journey to Colorado to help their son. Gene?
And good evening. David and Mandy Cromar heard the stories of this oil's miracle-like results that the Cromars desperately want for their son, even if it means leaving everything in Utah behind. Like any other 6-year-old boy, Holden Cromar loves to play video games.
The old version Game Boy. He's our Game Boy.
But a seizure like this robs him of ever finishing his game. This isn't just a kid.
Sit down.
Being a kid.
Holden's one of those cases where they don't know why he has seizures.
A rare form of epilepsy that doesn't have a name, but certainly takes a toll.
It could be 100 a day, it could be 5. They come in clusters.
Those clusters have hindered Holden's ability to learn.
He's in 1st grade now, and he's still learning his basic numbers 1 through 10. Letters, sight words, all the things that you pretty much get down in preschool and kindergarten, he's still trying to grasp.
David Cromar says a pharmaceutical medication stopped the more violent seizures his son suffered from. But aside from that,
none of the pharmaceutical medications are stopping these myoclonic clusters that he gets.
Plus, those drugs have their own side effects. The Cromars say doctors have discussed brain surgery, but before it comes to that frightening last resort.
I'll do anything for him, for any of my kids.
Holden's parents want to try a cannabis oil that comes from marijuana. They can only get it from Colorado, where pot is legal for both medical and recreational use. So they sold their home in Farmington and moved to Colorado Springs 2 days after Christmas. Fortunately, David can keep his Utah job and work from home in Colorado, but they've left their family, their support system behind.
It's very hard. I'm not doing okay, but it's for him.
Their hope is that Holden can be seizure-free or close to it, like Charlotte Figge from Colorado Springs. Charlotte has Dravet syndrome. This is her at age 5, suffering from seizures that eventually left her in a wheelchair. Her parents say it all changed when they experimented with cannabidiol oil, extracted from a special breed of marijuana plants grown by the Stanley brothers in an undisclosed location in the mountains west of Colorado Springs. This is the marijuana that doesn't get you high. It's low in THC, the psychoactive drug in marijuana, but high in CBD, and that's what the Stanley brothers say is helping these children. Using a 5-step process, chemists at a Denver lab spend 2 to 3 days condensing cannabis into a thick black oil. Looks like molasses. It's then diluted with olive oil into a dose the child takes orally, and it's distributed by the Realm of Caring Foundation. Charlotte Figge ate spoonfuls of it, and 2 years later, she has a new life.
She has 99% seizure control.
The little girl's story inspired the Stanley brothers to nickname the marijuana strain Charlotte's Web. The Cromars hope it'll have the same profound results for Holden, but it's a gamble with tremendous sacrifice. What's tough for Mandy Cromar?
Mostly the goodbyes and knowing that we're going to leave Caleb behind.
Caleb is her 14-year-old stepson, David's son from a previous marriage. David has to leave this son so he can help his other.
Our what ifs are what if this could help and we didn't do it.
Now, coming up in a half hour, follow the Cromars' journey to Colorado Springs, where there is a twist in this story. Some unwelcome news. Also still ahead, what doctors have to say and what Utah lawmakers are doing to keep these families from having to uproot their lives. The journey continues on Fox 13 at 9:30. Live in studio, Gene Kennedy, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Well, we got a storm, of course, making its way into the state.